Hi, I'm Jeff.
Jeff, I'm Randy.
Nice to meet you. I think I talked to you on the phone earlier today.
Yeah, I called in. I wanted to look at a CX-3.
Perfect.
Chat a little bit about my wife
Yeah.
and I.
Yeah, you mentioned something about taking some bikes with you and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
We have to get a couple bikes.
Yeah, this is the CX-3
right
right
here.
here.
Perfect.
This is the Grand Touring like you talked about. You can get a bike rack with this one for your bikes.
And that would go...
That goes on the roof. And then we also offer a hitch for
Oh, so we put some type of...
Yep, yeah, like a bike rack that you see on like minivans and stuff like that.
That's
Not
doable.
to make this sound like a minivan, but...
You know, that's lifted. Yeah.
Yep, yeah, and then also you can get a hitch as well if you were to prefer to pull it with a trailer or whatever.
Okay.
Like I said, this is the Grand Touring, so you get the all-wheel drive. This is keyless entry, actually. So if you have
that's
the key in your
part of the Grand
pocket. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and then actually the key's right here. So you can have this in your pocket, and then just walk up, have it in your pocket, and leave. It should unlock. But
Oh, so then got it. And you
yep,
can- Okay.
yep, just like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, this one's the Grand Touring, so you get the paddle shifters for a manual style transmission, even though it is automatic. Basically, there's your radio up there, the screen that I'm sure you've seen. Yep. As long as you have your foot on the brake, then it'll turn green, or you can turn it on that way, but you have to have your foot on the brake to start the car.
Okay.
And then this light will turn green, and you just push it and it would start.
In my research, I've done a lot of research on other makes and Honda. I think a Honda I looked at a little bit, and performance is important, and also safety features. What do we got going for
with the Sky Active, with this one, you get blind spot assistance. I know in the Honda that you were looking at, that only has Honda Lane, which would be, or Honda, whatever they call it.
Yeah, I think it was on the screen or something.
Yeah, it's their version of blind spot assistance.
Okay.
It's the same as what we have, but with this one, you get it on both sides of your car, and it would show up in your mirror.
It does. Okay.
So if there's a car in your mirror and you're on the highway, it would beep at you, and it would also show up in your mirror to let you know that there's a car there. And it would, even if you're not changing lanes, it'll still light up in the mirror to let you know there's a car there.
Okay. Okay, that makes
With
sense.
the Honda, you only get it on the passenger side, so that's one of their faults, I suppose.
Okay, and then
Yep, and then you have a backup camera and everything along with that, and that would also help with if you were to pull a trailer.
what do we got going on here? We got a lot of.
That's how you control the radio. So basically, you dial. Yep, and the home button will bring you always back to this screen. The music one will always bring you to your radio. And then a nav, of course. I think nav is available in this one. I know you said something about traveling quite a bit, so that would definitely be a feature you'd probably be interested in as well.
And what do we got? I got a few things we need to take with us. Let's open up. Do I have to press a button inside here to open up the back?
Nope, you should be able to. As long as the car's unlocked, you should be able to. Well, maybe not.
Maybe I didn't hit it twice.
Yeah.
Some of those you have to do twice.
There you go.
Yep.
So yeah, then you have your space, your storage space here, and then you also can take this out, and the seats do fold down in a 40-60, so you should be able to get plenty of whatever you're carrying with you in there.
And we've tried in quite a bit. Did I mention four-wheel drive?
Yes. Yeah, this one comes with all-wheel drive, so it's 50-50 split between the tires. And then, I don't know if you heard that that all-wheel drive, it's not always engaged, so whenever you were driving on the highway or whatever, it'll be a two-wheel drive. So you get better gas mileage. This one gets 32 on the highway. But then if you're on a hill and it's icy and you're at a stop sign or whatever, you won't have to spin your tires right away to get the all-wheel drive to kick in. It'll automatically kick in because there's a sensor in the car that takes care of the temperature outside. So it's a thermometer. It engages the temperature outside and the road conditions. And if it senses that it's icy outside, it will automatically turn that all-wheel drive on for you. So when you step on the gas, your tires aren't going to spin right away before it kicks in, like it would in some other all-wheel drive. Cool. So that's kind of what Mazda's.
Now we got this has cruise control. I would gather,
Yep, cruise control. Lane partridge assistance is one of the things you can get as well. So if you're, some people like to text and drive.
So that's different than blind spot monitor?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it's for. I like to look at it as people who like to text and drive, and it's illegal. Basically, if you start to drift into the other lane, it'll yell at you. It'll beep at you and say, "Hey," to make sure you keep in.
Or if you're dozing off at night or something.
Yep. Or if same thing. Yep. Exactly.
Perfect. What colors might be available. I can see the blue here. I think there's
On our app here.
some red ones that.
Yep, yeah, so here's the CX-3 right here actually, and then these would be all your color options as well. So whatever color you prefer, you can select, and
What's that one?
that's deep crystal blue metallic, so.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
And then titanium flash is a new color we have for our CX-9.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yep, yeah, it's a little darker brownish color.
We got one of these we can test drive?
Yeah, absolutely, we got a few out on the lot. We got a white one right here that we can take out for you.
Is that a Grand Touring?
That is the Grand Touring. Basically the same exact thing as this.
Okay.
One of the things I did forget to mention too as well is this one also comes with a heads-up display for on the highway. So if
on the dash?
Yep. Basically that just flips up as soon as you
Okay,
start
because
the
we
car.
never started the car, obviously, so. Okay.
Yep. So then that would give you your speed, and then also if you have adaptive cruise control, which is an option, basically all that is you can set your speed at whatever when you're on cruise control on the highway. Let's say you set it at 70, and you come up on a car that's going 65, it'll slow down automatically to 65 and keep the same amount of distance for whatever you set. So, and then once you get in the next lane to go around that person, it will automatically increase your speed and accelerate back to the previous speed you had set. So if you were at 75, it would bring you back to 75.
We'll have to try that on the test drive.
Yeah, definitely. Let me grab a key and we can go do that.